I'm fucked up. Yeah. Can't even tell what that is. Oh yeah. Looks like we're leaving the oak trees and going into the redwoods now. Almost there, 5 minutes away. So, we're here at Brooktrails. I played a lap already to find out where everything is. First round I went 3 over because I didn't know there was a bunch of creeks and I landed in repeatedly.
It's one creek.
Well, yeah, it's one creek, but it winds through the whole thing. So, this is the birthday trip. Center frame, I'm gonna try and, I got the little tripod today, so center frame, I'm gonna keep trying to put the basket. So, that way you can always guess where I'm throwing. Last time, I threw OB. This time I won't, because I didn't know where the creek was. Oh, we started off with an 8. Literal tap-in. You see that? What an excellent first shot. Yeah. Okay. I'll hold on to the stick. Hopefully I don't drop my phone. There we go. Get across the bridge. The tube's behind that little chain link fence. Very pretty here. Guy at the golf shop, the front desk building over there, whatever, he said it was the US's #1 rated course and 2nd best in the world. So the guy says. On UDisc it says it's 3rd best in California. So Babbling Brook. Not going to that hole, we're going to that hole. Okay. Not parked. But I shouldn't miss it, maybe 20 feet. Oh my god.
Don't.
I'm gonna hit pause on that.
No.
Alright, hard to see it, but, or can't see it. It's right behind that twig. So you can play the forehand out here or the backhand around this way. Not sure what I'll do as of yet. Alright, decided I'm going with a forehand. Muddy ass station pro comp. Oh, shanked it, but I get lucky. Alright, shanked it, but I got lucky. Okay. Chloe?
Mushroom. Big mushroom. You know what else I found? Not a single salamander.
Not a single salamander.
No. Somebody said there would be.
I thought there would. Okay, Mando there. Mando there. I want to go through here and get to the basket there. Let's see if I don't early release. Go with the reactor this time on hyzer. How about a putter shot? Let's take that putter shot. Take the putter shot. Alright. If I played the first one, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but the putter's just left of the basket. I played my reactor, which hit the tree. This is the forehand. Oh. Close. guess I'll go with my first. Keep it semi-honest. Pretty beautiful course. Baskets like this. Turbo. I played my second turnover putter shot. Same deal. Okay, hole 5. Pretty sure it's a par 3. Is it a par 4? I forget. It's a pretty fucking big one way out there. You can't see it because it's around this bend to the right. Yeah, last time I played it just up the middle and it ended up being way to the right. So I threw it back in last time. This time I'll throw it forehand. Yeah, that's all I could hope for. Pretty big. It must be a par 4 because that's pretty monstrous. Okay. So, must be a par 4. So got like easily 150 feet. Maybe 150 to 200. Kinda yoinked it, but it should be okay. Yeah, a little bit yoinked. Alright, I guess I didn't hit record on the last one. I missed the 20-foot putt for birdie because it was a par 4. What you got there, Chloe?
It's moss. Warren got it. What's up?
Another mossy log. Brooktrails. Alright, on my way to hole 6. This is 14 though that we're looking at now. This one's probably one of the best shots. It's like way up there. I don't know if you can see the fence, but it's like a long sweeping shot. It's like, I think it's like, it's 500, but it plays like 300. You gotta come through one of these pockets. You can kind of forehand or backhand. It's a pretty sick shot, but we'll film that soon. This one, what's the distance on this? 365, par 3. Don't get to zoom out. Okay, it doesn't let me unzoom in a paused video. So, y'all saw it. It was way over there. 365, par 3. So it looks like another smashing forehand. I have to use the towel for a second. Still pretty mucky here. Too much. Oh, no, it's pretty good. I think that putts. Another nature moment. Walking across the stream. So it's technically on a ball golf course, but it's rare that like greens or even golfers are coming to play because this town of Willett / Brooktrails is not even 4,000 people, and we're kind of out in the boons of that town. So pretty much nobody here. There's one group of 3 disc golfers though, and I saw some fogey golfers earlier, but pretty much nobody.
It's a Wednesday.
All right.
Ooh.
So I'd say 35, 40 feet for birdie. Not the octane. Probably a cool 315 if that hole plays 365. No, I guess it's maybe 330. Oh my God, go in. Try spin putt. Nah, whatever. All right, hole 7. Can I zoom in a little bit? It says 300 feet par 3. Pretty gnarly gap. All right, this one, there's a big hill behind us, so you can't get me and the shot, but the basket is right there somewhere. Not quite sure how to play this. Last time I had a nice backhand through the bigger gap on the right, and I didn't see a stump, but there's a giant stump in between that and the basket. So, not quite sure how to play it. I think I'll just blast a hex and get lucky and not hit anything. And just coast on at it. I'll hit that same stump I hit last time. Still a decent shot though. Alright, as you can see, tee's there by that wood thing. You come in here through the backhand gap and try to hyzer fade in, you're pretty much screwed and you can't get in. Oh my god, I'm in the exact same spot I was last time. Last time I was in this little hole by this giant stump. So, raise my thing so you can see it. Way up there. Pretty blocked. Alright, little stabilizer it looks like. Oh no, yeah. Kind of a little Annie around this tree. Pretty mucky. Oh! Oh, pretty close. Should be, I'll just take a par, no problem. Alright. Hole 8. 660 feet. Try to get that 10x zoom on it. Way the heck out there. Backing up, backing up. And I'm not even back to the tee yet. Way out there. So 330 foot blasts and a tapping for par. And when I say tapping for par, I mean tapping for birdie for two 330 foot blasts. We're doing a 2-finger grip today, and they're kind of snapping on me. Yeah? Got everything I want. It's exactly right down the middle. That's a good one. Another nature moment. Throwing over the creeks and stuff. There's a hole up there. I think that's 17. Yeah, it's 17 when I throw over the creek there.
And it's 18. Oh, well, when you throw over, yeah.
Yeah, and then 18 starts over there. So, you can probably see it right there in the middle. Right there. If it's 660, I've got like 250 left. Which, there's no way I threw, what, 410? But I did throw a good 350, so something like that. See if we can get me in the shot.
Is there a dog fighting in here?
I don't know. Oh, that's not ideal. Kind of pulled it. Let's throw a second one. Last time I threw a hex and it was parked. So it's a throwing pile. That's it. Go in. Oh, close. It's kind of hard to just hit record, walk up, and then try to minimize the amount of downtime and throw instantly. Kind of shaking some of these. All right, basket's there, lies there. I don't know if I have a little pocket. No, not through that gap. Might have to just hyzer forehand around to there. Let's see. Okay, it's not happening, but it might be cool if it was on video. Oh, decently close. Okay, so I just checked the scorecard. I definitely cheated on 4. Took a couple rethrows, but everything else I haven't been rethrowing. I swear. Right, Chloe? Back me up.
No.
4 I cheated.
Every time.
Oh my god. 4 I definitely cheated. I rethrow. I can punch it in a bogey. It would have been a drop zone, miss putt, layup, bogey. But guess I'm par for the course right now. Let's see. I'll have to change the zoom here. Okay, way down there. What's the sign say, Chloe?
375 par 4.
375 par 4?
No,
Par 3, 375 par 3.
Sorry, there was tape on it.
That's okay.
Mando.
Oh, there's Mando left, but that doesn't seem to be a bother.
Side.
So, way down there. Okay, so you can kind of see the gap here. It's down there, 375, and slightly left, so somewhere over there. Last time I think I shanked it, but recovered par.
Yeah.
I guess we'll throw a wave down there. Get a little flip action down the gut. Ooh! Oh, little tree kick at the end, and I'm way down there. Way down there. A little tree kick at the end made it so it's not parked, but it should be pretty good. Down this juicy tunnel. Kind of low ceiling-ish. Tee pads there. All the way down. All right, looks like I'm 35-40 from the basket for birdie. I hit this tree right at the last second. Kicked off, went left. Landed here, but it's kind of going a little more forward. Hopefully I make it. It's more like 45. We'll win. Oh my God. So close. So close. Okay. Parring the course. Going into hole 10. Basket's right about there. I don't know if you can see it. Probably throw my throwing pilot. Oh my God, it looks so shame. Okay. That's so fucking bad. Just throw a real one. It's so hard to focus when I'm hit, record, walk up, and try and think of my form, do it right. That's a lot better. Let's throw another one in case it goes in. Whatever. Play circle's edge, elevate basket. Oh. All right, Chloe had enough. We're 1.5 laps through. I was just gonna play 2, but we're about 5 miles hiked in, hike/walked. She called it. She's back at the car. So no more fun Chloe commentary. I think this is me. No, that's hole 2. I think the other one's over here. All right, hole 11, 375 feet. Comes way out here. This creek kind of runs to the backside of it, so you want to throw a forehand and get on this kind of low ceiling down here, and ideally skip up in there. There's a creek right here that's all OB, of course. Give that a shot. I don't think it threatens the creek, but it's kind of close. Didn't get the turn I wanted on it. So ideally I would have came in through this little pocket, just kind of low ceiling. Came in there and skipped up to the right toward that basket. This is that creek I was talking about. It's right here, so if you fall out early. First lap I played, I was right on the border. So there's my lie. Looks like I got some sort of Anheuser bullshit to deal with. Let's see if this stays. The bag on it so it doesn't fall. Okay. Looks like a little stabilizer, patent pending Anheuser. A lot of easy pars, but impossible birdies on this course. I mean, 375 is not impossible, but 375 low ceiling forehand with not much skip to work with OB errant right. It's kind of a doozy. I don't even know why I'm filming this one. Trying to chain it out on purpose for the memes. All right. So basket is right there. It says, forget the distance on this one. Whatever. It looks about 270 something, but a tough little hyzer flip action. All gap hitting on this one. See if I can do it. Get lucky. One with the flippy hex. Oh wait, I'm wearing my work shoes on accident. It's an overnight trip and I packed the wrong shoes. Okay, I wanted that gap. Kick left. Let's throw another one for fun. Oh my god, that's terrible. As you can see, a tight little gap, pretty much by that bench there, kind of by that big stump. You're supposed to, I think you flip, yeah, you hyzer flip through this gap. Flip up, and ideally kind of get in there. I kicked off of this tree, hit this tree, and flopped right there. All right, so I'm gonna go for this putt. Looks like 35-40. What I should be doing this whole time is doing multiple takes, picking up the disc so it makes it seem like I make all the high putts. But I'm not. If I make this, it's gonna sound real suspicious, like that's what I've been doing. Win. Way too high, but it's all right. Fucking OG guy just now. I was talking to him and he's like, yeah, cool place to film, because he sees my big filming stick and all that. He's blasting BC Boys, like bald dude in his 50s or something. He's like, oh, you travel far? I was like, yeah, Vallejo, you know, my buddies couldn't make it, so I'm kind of making the video for them or whatever. He's like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, oh, you local here? He's like, yep, play here every single day. I was like, no fucking way. And he was a cool guy. Fucking so cool. Play here every day. God. All right, there's the basket there, right behind this like gray burn pile. It looks like they burn the detritus here sometimes. So try to get this set up so you can see it. Also, there's a death cliff to the left. You can't quite see it, but right on the edge of these trees, it's just like a fucking 30-foot drop into a creek. So I almost threw down there on my first lap. So let's see if I can get this. The ground's uneven, so the video will be uneven. So. All right, the sign says 400 feet, but it's not. The OG dude said this is a short position because it's, for whatever reason, in a different position. I'm gonna throw the flippy insanity because, like I said, I don't want it to dive off left. I'd rather flip it over and be right. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking terrible. I'm just so scared of shanking it into the damn creek. All right, well, it looks like if there was ever a time I'm gonna slip over par, now's the time. Unless I just throw it in for glory right here. Looks like I can save par. It just came out super wobbly for some reason. All right. Looks like maybe a 25, something like that. For once. All right, so see that, let's see, set this down. That oaky looking tree right there, it's kind of uphill and to the right about here. Not getting there in 3, it's 440 feet, or not getting there in 2. Could go get greedy with a roller or something, but terrible form, but I got it way up there. All right, there's the basket there. Definitely outside of jump putt range. That putt, it's kind of a bad shot though. All right, brutal par 3. Ah. Alright, so this is one of the sickest holes. I've got it on 3x zoom. So you can play, you know, straight through the gap and hope to float over here to the basket. You can play way out right and just let something hyzer in, but you risk it hitting these trees. You could, you know, hyzer flip something through this gap, but there's a creek down to the left. So you don't want to go down there. Obviously hitting in one of these trees is no good because it's 500 feet or 485 or something to the basket. Pretty far down there. My mega mind idea is throw a forehand through this gap, flip it all the way over, soars and soars and soars, straightens out and goes right to the pin. So I'll do a few shots just to see what they look like. All right, I'm gonna film it in 1x, I decided, just because you won't be able to see my form as good, but that's not the cool part of this shot. The cool part of this shot is the gap. So throw my fission photon down the middle for the first shot. Maybe give it, if anything, baby anhyzer, get through that center gap right here and hopefully fight and go straight in there. Terrible form, but great shot. I guess I'll play that as my real shot. I didn't even think about what's real. But let's go with the wave this time, fission wave, forehand over here, way out right. And I want it to turn forever and then straighten out toward the basket. See how that works. Oh yeah. Hit something down there. I didn't see what it hit, but it hit something, and I didn't get quite enough turn on it. It says 500 feet, but it doesn't certainly doesn't play like it. I think if I throw a fission hex right at the gap, or even a regular hex, it might just soar all the way there. And let's see, throw the insanity for fun, kind of hyzer flip something down the gap. God, that thing is too flippy now. All right, playing my first shot. Kind of bad form on the first shot, but a pretty good result. Cool hole though. Coolest hole off the course, I think. As I'm doing this long walk to my discs, I somehow skipped a hole somewhere, or I mean, entered a hole in twice or something. Yeah, no, because I'm already put in the score for this hole somehow. So maybe the video you can count it or something, but on my U disc, I'm a little off right now, despite or including that error, which I either put par twice or bogey twice or something. I'm 2 over, and I finished last time at 3 over, so it's doable. There's the Fission Hex. What did I throw through this? Oh, and then the Insanity just turned over a lot. There's the forehand wave. I don't know what the hell this hit. I was turning over and then just hit something and fell out of the sky right here. So the white disc out there is my first shot. Insanity, I think, may have cut and landed in a roller and vanished. I was kind of more paying attention to the video than anything else. I guess I'll look for that on my own time. Well, after spending like a good 15 minutes looking and reverse engineering CSIing where that final Insanity shot went, vanished. So I lost the Proton Insanity kind of recently. It looks like I'm switching to the Crave like I've wanted to for a while anyway. So Jess will be happy about that. Fission Crave, maybe a Neutron Crave, and then I'll be good. But it's a bummer. Hole in one with that disc in Dela. So let's go for this shot. Par 3, so. Oh my God, so aft. Right at the fucking ground. Quite a bit better. Still bad. That's a bummer. I lost my Insanity. Fucking loved that disc. It's about to be my utility roller. Alright, here's my 2 shots. Second one was over there. It's a lot better. This first one I just threw at the ground like a ding dong. So, let's see if I can't get that real quick. Sick. Par save. What I think my Insanity did is it landed up there kind of on a cut roller angle, stood up to a point where I couldn't see it, and then it landed in this stream, which is pretty fast moving. I haven't filmed any of my first lap where I was throwing a couple into the stream and you'd land in the stream here and then you'd see it like at the bottom way down there. Because it kind of floats along at the top before it sinks. Pretty deep spot right there, so I think it's just somewhere out there in the creek. Poked around, but I couldn't find it. Rip and Fission Insanity. Alright, I'll film this one and keep it in gap hitting camera angle. So it's pretty much right next to me on the tee. The camera, that is. It's right there. First lap I played, I kicked off one of these trees and dove straight into the creek and got OB. That same creek my Fission Insanity is probably in. So, real tight gap. It says 275. And that first gap right here, you could aim for this if you want to throw something straight, or if you throw something that's going to hyzer at the end through, I guess, that gap here. I don't know, it's pretty tough, but kicking left is creek immediately. Could throw a forehand, I guess, but let's go with the Fission Hex. Hopefully flip something up. I'll be honest, I'm aiming for this gap, but we'll see what happens. Well, it didn't go OB. Go the other hex, try to keep it a little lower. Oh my God, you really yanked that one. All right, looks like a little Anheuser putt for 60 feet. Try to spin putt at it. Oh, just a little short. Easy par. Did I throw this way? Oh yeah, that's right. Throw this way. Okay, yeah, that's right. It's up here. Up on that hill. Alright. Loose, loose, loose. That's so fucking bad. Try a second one for fun. Would have thrown my insanity, but it's gone. Pretty bad shots. Whatever. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. Pretty uphill, at least at the end. First shot was my wave. It's the orange one. Okay. I should putt. I should be able to save par from there. Oh, fucking okay. Well, unlucky things happen sometimes, I guess. Right side chain, slide hyzer, wet disc, I guess. All right, I kind of forget where this one is. I think it's out left. 480 par 4. If you try to blast it too hard, you end up, and there's a creek right here, right, kind of about 300 feet ahead. So I think I'll just throw the volt so I don't accidentally go in the creek too easy. Oh my fucking god, kick, please, kick right. Oh my god, what a blessing. That was lucky as hell. I was shanked. I was definitely playing better my first lap. I had watched all those videos Justin sent me last night. Staying up till midnight, just swinging a towel in the fucking hotel room. And kind of warmed up before I played by doing that exact motion. But now after hiking a bunch and playing a bunch, my form has gone out the window and I'm doing my stupid low throw with my arm, air bounce nonsense, so it's causing things to be more overstable. But got lucky on that shot. Look how pretty. Place is really cool. Very wet. And it's obviously a rainforest, but everything's like, oops. Everything's kind of mucky with creeks, and I mean this spot of course is not mucky while I'm talking about it, but okay. Kind of see it down there. Let's see. Way up there. It's still, because you don't want to throw in this creek. I mean, Justice and Gabe and maybe even Eric could get over this creek, but you kind of would rather not flirt with it. Because like I said, it carries your discs away too when you do land in there. Last time I was kind of out in the middle of this peak thing. So still kind of a ways to go. Probably a good 400 feet still left. So let's try and rip one. Oh my god. I'm falling apart. Trying to have better form there, but having a good time. Having a good time just playing disc golf on one of the best courses in the world on my own. So it's about there, but it's uneven terrain, so I have to set the camera here. I'm pretty sure basket's in the shot here, but I'm going to play around to the right here. So, definitely falling apart in these last two holes. I guess I could still save par somehow, but I just hyzered the shit out of it. See if I can save par. Hey there. All right, for bogey, par 4, definitely my most errant hole of the day. So that puts me to 4 over, I believe. Played better the first lap by a little bit. All right, hole 18, Brooktrails. 475 foot par 4 down there, kind of down through the obvious gap, and it kind of finishes left. It's not a super tight gap, and it's kind of just slightly downhill the whole way, so it's a pretty juicy shot to watch fly. See if I get a hold of one pretty good here. Oh yeah, that'll do. Didn't get every bit of distance, but definitely went like 350, something like that with the downhill included. All right, basket's right there. Probably like, I don't know, 120, 150 left, something like that. Try to throw it in for eagle. Alright, should be an easy bird. Let's get one more. Alright. Well, that's Brooktrails. Pretty cool, very forested course. Number 3 in California on U-Disc. Number 2 in the world, according to the guy at the front. Oh shit, I guess that's not a tap-in. Thought it was. Well, see if I can tie my score by making an easy putt. Let's keep it rolling so you know I'm not cheating. Oh my god. Set my bag on the little legs. There we go. Whew. Low and left, but it's in. That's a birdie. So I think that's 2 under again on my second lap. Yeah, GG. Good course.